My name is Melissa Fredericks, and I am the author of Mer, a Caribbean underwater adventure. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Mer and what you can look forward to. First and foremost, what does Mer stand for? It's short for mermaids. And yes, this is a Caribbean underwater adventure that talks primarily about mermaids. It doesn't start off with mermaids, but we work our way into it. So talking to my friends, a lot of them were like, well, where did you get this idea about writing a book about mermaids? Um, Great story. I was teaching as a first grade, middle school, and high school teacher. At that time, I was teaching first grade in the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is where I'm from, St. Thomas. And I had a dream one night, and it was about mermaids wearing Victorian clothing. And I went to school the next day, and I told a couple of my coworkers, and I was like, "This is the craziest thing." I thought to myself, I wasn't watching PBS or, a Jacques Cousteau underwater documentary. I'm not quite sure how I got this particular dream. And then I remembered that C.S. Lewis had a dream when he was writing, or before he wrote the Chronicles of Narnia. He had a dream about a fawn in a forest with parcels under his arm. And I thought, well, maybe this is my C.S. Lewis moment. So Mer actually is the story, or it was me reverse engineering a story that made sense about why mermaids would be wearing Victorian clothing. And so that's where the story comes from. What should you expect while reading this story? Well, again, I was born and raised in the United States Virgin Islands. I always love science fiction and fantasy books, and so that's what you should expect. You should expect a book that's going to talk about the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's going to give you a little bit of flavor from when I was a teacher, and then also some fantasy. So be ready for a good time, because it's fun.